Okay, welcome to this full course on regular expressions in Excel. This is going to be an introduction video, so a lot of the concepts here may be quite complicated and difficult to understand, but I need to show some of these examples just to get across the power of this suite of tools. So regular expressions, often called regex or regex, is a suite of tools that has been introduced into Excel. However, it is not unique and native to Excel. Regex is almost like its own programming language that's within Python, Java. You can use it in many other programming languages. And it's a tool that essentially does pattern matching. So what do I mean by that? Let's look at this sentence here. This has some license plate information in, and it describes an accident. So I've used UK license plates here, which has a pattern of 2 letters followed by 2 numbers, and then a space, and then 3 letters. So all standard license plates in the UK are of that format. So that's a pattern our brain can immediately recognize: 2 letters, 2 numbers, 3 letters. What regex allows us to do is tell Excel that that's a pattern we're looking for, and then we can do 3 things with the 3 functions in Excel. We can test whether the pattern's there, we can extract the pattern, and we can replace the pattern. So the 3 main formulas we've got are REGEXTEST, REGEXEXTRACT, and REGEXREPLACE. And these functions have been in Excel for about 2 years now, but it takes quite a while to learn regex because it is its own programming language. It's almost like learning Excel again, but you're learning a different kind of language from scratch entirely. But let's get into the video properly and show you the power of it, and then this course is going to take you from a beginner that knows nothing to a fairly advanced level. So first of all, I want to show you like an old way of extracting these license plates, and we need to consider that this license plate could be anything, so we want kind of a general approach here. So in the old ways of working, we might do something like search for all of the numbers, so that could be a sequence of 10 starting at 0 in this text string. And this is kind of, you know, our sequence of 10 starting at 0, so if we search for all of those numbers, here's the position we find them. So we find the number 1 at position 64, which is from this WK19 number plate. We could then kind of take the minimum of those, but we need to capture the errors or get rid of the errors. So let's put if error 1000, and then we get 11 is our minimum position for a digit. We know a license plate is going to start 2 before that, so we can minus 2, and then we can do something like mid of our string starting from that position. And we want something like 7, 8 characters. There we go, and we get the first license plate out. So as you can see, that is an absolute mess. Those are kind of the old Excel functions we had. We later on got text after this and a space, so we can kind of, you know, take the first space, and then we can do text before on the second space, but it's still a bit messy. We only would capture the first match, and we need the license plate to be in the same position all the time. So let's go to a harder example and start to show the power of regex. So this is a list of vehicle crashes. Some of them have license plates and some don't. And let's pretend this is a log where accidents have been reported by the public or something like that. And what we'd like to do is kind of test whether license plates are there and then start to extract them. And I'll show you what all of these functions can do, but don't worry too much about the pattern I'm writing. That stuff will be covered in the later videos. So in regex, we want to say that the pattern is 2 letters. So in regex, D stands for digit. And anything capitalized is the opposite. So a capital D is a non-digit. So I can say I want 2 non-digits, followed by 2 digits, followed by a space, followed by 3 non-digits. So let's do \D and 3. So that is our pattern for a license plate. I accidentally put an extra backslash in there. Now let's show off all of the regex formulas. So REGEXTEST, first of all, we give it a text, and then we give it a pattern, which is here, and let's lock it. And that will check whether a license plate is there or not. So we can see these are false, these are reported accidents where the license plate was not captured. We also have an option in all of these regex formulas to turn on case sensitive match or case insensitivity. So there are a few Excel formulas which you wouldn't expect to be case sensitive, but they are. So for example, if I say substitute, I want to change the license plate, so let's substitute that text, and I'm going to change the AB72, for example, to *** to kind of redact it. That will work, and it will redact part of the plate. But if I change this to AB, then it doesn't redact it because substitute is actually case sensitive, and there's no argument to turn that off or on. Thankfully, in regex there is, which turns out to be extremely useful. So let's go over the next formula, which is REGEXTRACT. So REGEXTRACT from this text, this pattern. And this formula has a few extra arguments. I need to lock my pattern there. So we get the license plates out for where they exist. Obviously these are NAs because there is no license plate. We have some extra arguments here. The return mode, first of all, if we choose 1 there, that will give us all matches. so we can pull out all instances of that pattern. So the other option here is capture groups of first match. So capture groups is a slightly more advanced topic that we'll introduce in a later video, but essentially you can put brackets into areas of your pattern and that will mark it as groups. So we have the first group in these brackets and the second group in the other brackets. That's just the license plate split. So if I change that to argument 2, I would then capture the first instance of the pattern, but I've split it into its own groups and I can extract those groups. The other option we have is REGEXREPLACE. So we can replace the pattern with, let's say, star 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 as a redaction for now. So there we go. We have the entire text. I need to lock my pattern again. Locking cells is always an issue. So I've replaced the license plates with kind of a redacted series of asterisks now. We also have an option for occurrence, so we could say we only want to replace the first instance, so now only the first license plate gets redacted. And of course we have the case sensitivity argument on the end there as well. Now what's really interesting, and we'll show the power off a little bit more, is we can actually say $1, and that says, okay, we want the first capture group and then star star star, so it will actually keep the first capture group because we kind of designated it up here, and give us the first part of the plate and only redact the second part and so on. So it's extremely powerful. This is kind of the tip of the iceberg. You can also name these capture groups a bit like you would in a let formula. So you could name it first part of plate, second part of plate, and then kind of manipulate it how you'd like. So that is an introduction to regex. Hopefully you can see the power and usefulness here. In the next lesson, we're going to cover some of these things like this \d. Those are called character classes. So we have \w for kind of words, d for digits, and so on and so on. So we'll cover some of those in the next topic. So hopefully I will see you there.